Okay, we're going to go over word problems, and this is specific to the handout that you have in class, and it was your homework for inequality word problems. So you're not going to see the problems, you should have those, and I'm just going to go over the work that goes with it. So it says a student pilot plans to spend 80 hours on flight training to earn a private license. The student has saved $6,000 for training. Write and solve an inequality to find the possible hourly rates of R that the student can afford for training. So, number one, 80 R, can't spend any more than the $6,000. Okay, so there's your inequality. And we're going to solve this by dividing both sides by 80, and X is less than or equal to 75. So they can't spend any more than $75 per hour for the training. Okay, number two says you can work at most 24 hours per week. So you can work 24 hours, but you can't work any more than that, okay? So far this week you've worked 7 hours. If the remaining shifts for the week are 4 hours long, how many possible full shifts can you work? So, 4x represents the hours. You've already done 7, and you can't work any more than the 24. So now solve your inequality. Divide by 4. So 4.25. So really you can only do 4 more full shifts. Okay. Number 3. It says you plan to publish an online newsletter that reports the results of mountain bike competitions. You do not want your monthly cost to exceed $23.70. So that means it can go up to $23.70, but it can't go any more. You don't want it to go any more. Your fixed monthly costs are $1,200. You must also pay $130 per month to each article writer. How many writers can you afford to hire in a month? So it's $130 per month. So there's your variable. And your fixed monthly is $1,200. And you can't have any less than 2,300, less than or equal to 2,300, 2,370. So let's solve the inequality. We're going to subtract the 1,200 from both sides. Brings down the 130x, that cancels. And then you're going to divide by 130. And x is less than or equal to 9. Number 4 says normal body temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Write and graph an inequality that describes the temperature of people with above normal temperatures. So it's got to be more than that. So we're going to say x is greater than 98.6. So it can't be 98.6. We'll just put it somewhere here. But it can be anything above that. So you draw your ray. And that was number 4. Okay. Number 5 says you make a profit of $5.25 from each magazine you sell. So $5.25 for each magazine you sell. Write and solve and graph an inequality. Show how many magazines you need to sell to earn a minimum of 168. So you want at least 168, but it would be great if you could do more, right? So we're going to divide both sides by 525. And then, so the answer is 134. Okay? Number 6. Tom has scored 181 points so far this basketball season. So he's got 181 points already. Okay? He needs to score 207 points to tie the school record for most points scored in a season. Write and solve and graph an inequality show what is the least number of points Tom has to score to tie or beat the record. Okay? So we don't know how many he needs to score, but he wants to either beat it or tie it. So if we make it equal to, he's going to tie it, but if we make it greater than that, then he's going to beat it. So we're going to solve this. Okay, so 26 to tie, but anything greater than that, he's going to beat it, right? So let's go to number 7. An amusement park charges $32 for admission and $6 to park your car. So $32 for admission and $6 to park your car. Write and solve and graph an inequality that represents the possible number of people that could go to the park for $166. So they only have $166. Okay? I'm going to subtract 6. So 32x less than or equal to 160. Divide by 32. X is less than or equal to 5. So 5. So the most people you can bring is 5. And you should be graphing these as well, you guys. Alright, number 8. One long-distance cell company offers a plan such that each minute costs 10 cents. So 10 cents each. And each cell has a 10-cent service fee. So plus 10 cents. And write, solve, and graph an inequality to find the maximum number of minutes you can talk for $3. So, maximum number. You only have $3. You can't spend any more than 3. So we're going to subtract the 0.10. This is 0.10x less than or equal to $2.90. Divide both sides by 0.10. And x is less than or equal to 29. And now we have one more. Number 9. A membership to a fitness club has an initiation fee of $90. Okay, so no matter what, you have to pay $90. Okay. Each month, you are billed an additional $30. Okay. Write and solve and graph an inequality to find the maximum amount of time you can be a member for $600. So, you only have the 600. Okay, now let's solve it. Divide by 30. X is less than or equal to 17. Okay, we are finished. Make sure you're going to graph this, and I would do your set and interval notation as well.